as well. So the next segment is how to elevate your autumn look. So as we know, we're in fall. I'm going to teach you guys how to elevate your look. So whether that be a casual wear, streetwear, a smart level, I'm going to show you guys how to elevate it in all regards. So let's talk about the casual wear. So casual wear, often we don't really have a set image of what you're typically wearing because it's super casual. So in terms of casual wear, say you have a minimalistic wardrobe. A minimalistic wardrobe, not too big on logos, kind of free flowy. You feel like you're a little bit coordinated with your colors, but at the same time, you don't know exactly how to piece it together. So you may look like this. If not this, then this. Something very minimalistic, casual, something you can wear on a day-to-day. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to elevate this basic style. So how you guys are gonna elevate this basic style is, one, the coordination of colors. If you guys can have like a coordination of monochromatic colors in terms of colors that accent the similar color. For example, what I'm wearing right now on camera, as you guys can see, I'm wearing black, navy, and white, but my premise on my outfit is navy. So you got the navy pants from Uniqlo, you got the navy top, long sleeve knit, waffle knit from Gap. But also what I wear with this is my black shades, and then I have my Uniqlo pullover jacket. And the biggest thing about this whole fit is a pair of clean shoes, because it makes a whole outfit pop. Walking down the street, walking around, you look like you're someone. You literally look like you're someone. I don't know how to explain it to you, but you literally look like you are someone. So that's the presence that I love to give my clients and you guys as subscribers. But I want to make you guys look enhanced, important. So one thing you guys can do is master the colors. So if you guys have like a beige outfit or like a gray tone, let's just go gray. So you have a gray aesthetic. You can go from top to bottom, gray. So a lot of people do this a lot. I know a lot of women are masters. I think women are masters at of colors and coordination in terms of clothing. But even with like menswear, if you could find like a whole aesthetic of one color, like a monochromatic casual wear, which I'll search up right now, you guys can get inspirations in terms of what your aesthetic will look like and how it will look like in that regard. So for example, something like this. See how this guy's wearing his cream pants with his white shoes, and then he has like a brown burgundy top on with a white t-shirt. This is something what I'm talking about. Something like this, and then kind of balancing it out with other looks as well. Brown pairs of pants with your corduroy, white t-shirt, burgundy. It doesn't really matter if like the colors are on par. It doesn't really matter about that. It matters about the overall. So even if it's off tone by like a few different notches on your Photoshop, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, the whole thing is about the aesthetic of your whole representation. So make sure to mix it up. Make sure to master that. Try to get involved with that. I'm not going to give you guys too much right now. I'll just say focus on the color coordinations and how you guys can enhance that style. So master that and get back to me and do that with your wardrobe, because there's a few different things you guys can do with what you have or what you guys can buy to enhance your own style. So that's one thing for the casual wearers. In terms of casual people that love to wear style and love to feel casual, that is one thing. The next thing I'll say is streetwear wise. You can do a lot of things with streetwear, but one thing about streetwear is that it's always on a cycle. So there's always a cycle in fashion. We call it the 5-year cycle. But with streetwear, you can wear like throwback items. For example, dad hats was in at one point. People still wear dad hats to this day, but for me, I'll say bucket hats. Get yourself involved with like a bucket hat. That's something that's super cool. That's old school. It's timeless, because you got the aesthetic of breakdancing, the hip hop to graffiti culture, where that essentially came from, towards more of like a creative venture. So streetwear in terms of bucket hats, that's a staple that you guys can bring back into this fall. I like to see that a lot more. And even with pair of pants, having pants that are graphic based pants, I think are actually something that is pretty dope. And I don't see a lot of people doing it. I do have a pair of pants. I call them painter pants. I do have a pair of pants that have that aesthetic towards it, where it has like this black and white and like brown and hints of yellow specks of paints all over the pair of pants, which are the Carhartts. So for someone seeing that on the street, they're like, oh, he's a painter. But no, he's a fashionista, So like that's something that I will be wearing in New York, for example, Milan, Paris, Belgium, Berlin. Those are the type of things I'll be wearing in general. So those are ways you can enhance your style and make you stand out in terms of streetwear. So try to get into more graphic pair of pants and more like bucket hats as well. So for the smartwear people, if you guys want to enhance your style in terms of smartwear, one thing I can recommend you guys to do is definitely get more involved with satchels. I think satchels add a nice key piece component to your whole outfit. You may not feel comfortable in satchels, but I think it's something that you can definitely get out your comfort zone and try to do, because it adds a new layer to your smart look as well. Even regarding the smart look, you can also apply, instead of having like a collared white shirt, like an Oxford shirt in your suit, you can actually replace that with a sweater. So for the smart look, I'll put up an example right now, incorporating a sweater into your suit is a great look, because at the same time, it doesn't feel like you have to be super dressed up, but you can also feel like you're dressed down and still feel comfortable in your environment. So in terms of smartwear level, in smartwear, there's different ways you can do it. Add scarves to your look as well. Add scarves to your look as well. But yeah, those are just a few tactics, a few tips and tricks on how you guys can actually elevate your level of smartwear and beyond that. So if you guys are interested in that, just look through these photos that I'm presenting you guys with. There's different ways you guys can do it, but I think you guys can do this pretty well. You guys can master this. So feel free to drop a comment as well. Let me know what you guys think of how you guys will elevate your own personal style for this fall. Let me know what components that I should add into my own tactics of how to improve my style, and let me know what you guys are currently doing. So that is that segment right there.